me higher. You get me higher. Higher. Your love has set me free. Now nothing's out of reach. Higher, higher, higher. I'm stronger now, I'm free.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Winnipeg, Manitoba. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. The Jets start with possession as we are now underway. Quick feed to Wheeler, and he rings the post.
Hey, can we have a bounce so somebody can call a goal here? That shot hits the post and stays out.
Dishes it to Silverberg. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it to Silverberg. Puts it up front, and he takes a shot. That goes wide. Here's a short pass to Connor. Move to the middle. Here he is in front. Denies that opportunity.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
Pokes the puck away. Quick pass to Scheifele. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Quick pass across to Heinen. Nice zone entry from the middle. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. That goes off a twig. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. From the opposite point. Oh, what a stop! The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Polia. Oh, caught him with his head down. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he comes up with the save. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Winnipeg's won the faceoff. Slides it back to the blue line. Puts it just wide of the net. The Ducks take it along the wall. From one point man to another. Terry's going to play it against the half wall. Sends a pass over. Stopped by the goaltender.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
And he gets in the lane to block that. The Jets will play it in their own end. Pokes the puck away.
They've gotten after it on this shift in the offensive zone.
Nice pass. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Terry. Moves it around along the half wall. Tees him up. Scores on the one-timer. The Ducks get a little breathing room as they take a 1-0 lead.
They've worked hard for this goal, James. There's not been much room on the ice, but they're able to get out in front.
Anaheim's won it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Receives the pass. Into the middle of the neutral zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes a shot. The Ducks will play it through the neutral zone. Pass to Larson. And he slides it quickly to Carrick. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And he regains control of the puck. Couldn't connect on that pass. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Gains control of the puck here at the line. And rings the iron.
Anaheim's not going to stretch out this lead. It'll stay pretty tight as this puck hits the post.
Winnipeg's in transition. Here he is in front, and he can't get it off. The Ducks have it against the wall. Trying to get back on the attack now. Takes the puck at the point. Moves it to Hunt. Drills him. Moves the puck to Dubois. Right to the middle, and that's broken up. Works it across to Silverberg. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And now he angles it across to Scheifele. Moves the puck along the half wall. Put it off the post.
The Jets' luck stays poor. This shot hits the pipe and doesn't bounce in for them. They still trail in the game.
Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Heinen. Lets it go, and he says no. Period number 2 seems ready to go. The teams are set. My broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, is also set. Let's do this. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
The Ducks must love the way that this game is played out. They're controlling the majority of the shots, and they've got the one-goal lead.
Slides it diagonally to Jones. They've got the defense outnumbered. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Move to the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, that gets a piece of the stick. The Ducks move it ahead. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Taken by Wheeler. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Getzlaf. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Wheeler. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Heinen's won the draw. Pushes it across to Hutton. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. And we've got a 2-on-1. Hangs onto the puck. Sends it over.
Oh, the puck doesn't get there. It's so crowded in front of the goaltender.
Dismiss that chance. Anaheim's got the puck near the back end. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Goalie plays it up. Sends the pass over. The Jets move to the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Heinen. And it's a quick pass to Raquel. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone.
Oh, he's timed perfectly, but he just whips the one-timer.
Can't connect on the play. Rocks him. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. To his teammate. And that one's broken up. Pumps it away in his own end. Quick feed to Heinen. And there's the save. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Ducks have taken a 1-0 lead. Henrique's won the draw. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. What a great read breaking up the pass. Sends it across. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Handles the puck. And he makes the save. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Stastny. Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. Terry's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
They're going to be down a man here. Once he gets his stick into the player's feet, it's almost inevitable a tripping penalty will result.
Tough to argue that call. Gets it out of his own end. Winnipeg's got it behind the net. The Jets play it along the boards. Here's a chance right in the slot, and that one's broken up. Puck slid down the ice. Pionk's carrying it ahead. Centered out in front. Oh, if there's going to be a regret in this one, that might be it.
Yeah, that play is right there to be had. They just missed the pass. The scoring chance goes away.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Tosses it on to Scheifele. Takes the pass. Puts it to the front of the net. Oh, he'll be shaking his head with that.
Yeah, you're not going to get too many cracks from right in the slot. And he misses the net.
Terrible. And the puck leaves the zone. The Jets have it behind the cage. Here they come up along the wing. Chance in front. Makes the stop with the blocker.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
The Ducks are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Unable to reach that one. Stays with it. Slides it across. Oh, great read as he pokes it away.
Hellebuck's locked in. Every puck hits him and stays in front of him. On the odd chance there's a rebound, he tracks that well, too.
Back to the blue line. Knocked away. Quick pass to Lowry. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Can't get it to go. Anaheim's got the puck shorthanded. Miller's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
Well past the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Raquel's won it in their own end. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it over to Little. With possession along the wall. The Ducks preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done. His reflexes on display tonight.
Well, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And now it's grabbed by Bullia. Blocked in traffic. He carries the puck up along the wing. Big play inside the defensive zone. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. Tripping is the call, and it's pretty cut and dry, it seems, Ray.
Well, it's like you're in position, then you're not. You reach out, you trip them up, and...
Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post. Harkins picking up steam. Right in the slot, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. An easy glove save made by Hellebuyck.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Pass right on the doorstep. Can't connect. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. And that one's broken up. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Centering pass, and that's picked off. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Slides it quickly to Thompson. He got all of that one. Scrum along the boards. Quick feed to Forbort. Couldn't find the intended target. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side.
He's only one goal away from his next real achievement. You know he'd like to get it here.
Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. From the slot, fires away, and that one's blocked. Foley is swinging the puck through center ice. Here's the pass, and that's picked off in front. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. In the final moments of this period, the Ducks lead it 1-0. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Big time stop there. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Ducks have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Raquel's won the faceoff. The Ducks are on the attack. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Oh, what a blocker stop by Hellebuyck. Shot off a stick. Anaheim's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Got to give the penalty killers a lot of credit as the penalty expires.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score.
Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Hellebuyck. The Jets take it along the wing. Quick feed down low. Played big in the moment there. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Slides that one right across the blue line. Puck picked up by Miller. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
The Jets win the faceoff. Picks off the pass.
Tried just a little bit too much there, James.
And that carries off a stick. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Winnipeg's frustration's pretty evident. They've had all kinds of chances, but that goalie down there has been amazing.
Moves it to Hunt. Tries to get the puck to Wheeler. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. The Jets gain possession in their own end. And he comes up with it. Lindholm's taking the puck behind his net. Launches him into the boards. Here's a short pass to Scheifele. The Ducks are in transition. Jones plays the puck. Centering pass, and that's broken up. They go on the attack through center. Along the half wall with the puck. Gets in front of it. Lots of time left in this period. Anaheim's up 1-0. Winnipeg's won the draw, and they'll go to work. He scores! Perfect timing.
Well, they've been trying to get through, break through on this goaltender who's been running a shutout. Finally, they get one.
The centerman glide into position. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Ehlers. Nothing. Rocks him into the boards. It's in! He scores!
Hard to get him much quicker than that. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down.
Puck grab by Bolin. Moves it quickly over to... Scores! That's 3 unanswered now.
Well, there seems to be no way to stop them. They got one, and it seemed like the momentum just changed so far in one team's favor.
It's a snowball effect now. Coughs it up at center. Strong defensive effort. And some good footwork to kick it away. Move to the middle. Tucks it in, and they're right back in it, Ray.
They were talking on the bench. Don't give in. Don't give in. Now they get one. Now they've got to find one more.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Anaheim still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Quick feed to Heinen. Moves the puck. Here's a shot denied by the goaltender. Nice feed from the boards. Nice poke check. Puck scooped up by Beaulieu. The Ducks get a hold of it. Takes the feed. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. Up along the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to forward. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. He was locked in there. Anaheim's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Pass right in front. And they can't connect. Here he is, wristed on net. Tremendous stop by Hellebuyck. Another save. Denies him again. Nice zone entry from the right side. Centering pass. They score! The true North, strong and free tonight in Winnipeg. Winnipeg's taking the 2-goal lead here in the back half of this third period, Ray.
You can imagine, James, the emotion and the energy on their bench is way higher than their opponents who might have seen one of the final nails in the coffin.
Henrique's got it in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Sends a pass over. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. That pass doesn't go. Here he is on the backhand. Oh, just a game of inches, Ray.
Not a bad shot. He just misses wide of the cage.
Here's a chance. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. He's got a stride. Oh, what a stop by the goaltender.
He makes an excellent stop. One-on-one with the shooter. He follows him nicely to make the stop.
Huge. Sends it over to Getzlaf. And that pass goes awry. Fails to find the open man. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Getzlaf's moving it ahead. Takes it and looks ahead. Right in front with the shot. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Hellebuyck.
When you're the offensive player, it seems like so much more work when you got to go hunt the puck down in the corner. That's a good save.
A chance on goal. Big save. And the puck's booted away. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Maintains possession. Hammers a shot with the stop. Anaheim's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. And makes the save. The Jets have it now. 39 seconds left. Slides the puck to Scheifele. To the empty net. And that should do it as he puts it into the empty net.
You ever notice how nobody ever really celebrates an empty net goal, but inside they're like, yes, I scored.
I'm thinking you probably partied for your two.
All of them.
Rocks him on the play. Grabs it with the glove. Nice pass. Anaheim's on the attack. Centered out in front. And it's knocked away with a stick save by the goaltender. Centering pass. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Scores!
3 straight goals here. They have really laid the boots to those guys in the last little bit.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
Line number 55.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
Well, that third period was a debacle.
I've been running round since the crack of dawn. I've been making rounds, I've been pounding. It's been 90 days since I've seen a friend, since I've had some time to allow this. I remember the days with time on my own, but now there's barely meat on the bone. Nothing's left but leave me alone. All the people I see are just on my phone. I can feel it coming, I've been feeling it for days. I'm out here in the sun while you're hiding in the shade. You follow me around like a monster full of rage.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Winnipeg. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cybulski. A Western Conference clash tonight. How big are these points up for grabs, Ray?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious when you play in the same conference, in a conference that's generally been pretty bunched together, the points are very important. So each team will want to get out and play the style that they want to play early on.
The Golden Knights take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Takes that one right in the logo. Takes the pass from his goaltender. And now it's over to Wheeler. Passes right to the front, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Across the line. Manages to hang on. Moves it to Pietrangelo. Carlson's got the puck. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. That pass goes a little sideways. Angles it over to Marchessault. Drives to the paint. Moves right to the middle. Oh, an even better save. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Dubois won it off the faceoff. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ehlers. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, and he can fake his stick for that one.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
The Jets will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Takes that pass back at the point and makes the save. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Pacioretty's working it around in the corner. Here's a short pass to Beaulieu. Ehlers carries it through the neutral zone. Vegas gains a hold of it. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Feeds it to Pacioretty. Quick pass to Nosek. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Moves it over to Ehlers. From the left side, they gain the zone. Move to the middle. Moves it quickly over to Nosek. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Forbort. Slides the puck over. And they fail to go tape to tape. And now he tries to get it across to Nosek. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And now he moves it quickly to Lowry. Gains the zone. Can't catch up to the pass. The Golden Knights work it through center. Pass across to Glass. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Across the line from center. Here's a chance. Scores! The Jets are playing tonight. Winnipeg's offense has been hammering away since the start. They finally get a goal.
You chip away, the crack opens up, now you take advantage. They've done that, and they'll want to finish off the first period the same way.
Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Here they come on the attack.
There's only one goal.
Scores! What a shot!
That's just a minute between goals.
Wow, insane how quick that was. Bang, bang.
Yeah, the defending team just couldn't put a stake in the ground. They couldn't stop them.
Taken by Hunt.
Scored by number 11.
Centering pass. Taken along the wall by Appleton.
By number 77.
Moves it to Carlson.
And by number 30.
Receives the pass. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. Here's a shot. Scores. There it is from William Carlson. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Golden Knights have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Directs it on over to Carlson. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. Quick feed down low. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Keeps hold of the puck. Here's a chance. Stones him in front.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
A chance on the redirect, and that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it. Sends it over.
Wow.
He scores. Oh, I'm loving this.
I think the fans love it. I think the players love it. You know who does it? It's the coaches. They like this to stop.
Vegas has had some good looks here in this first period, but they still trail. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck off the draw.
By number 55.
Great read to break up the play.
The Golden Knights have played extremely well positionally. They don't have the puck. They've gotten it back more often than not.
Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to McNabb. Takes the feed. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Over the line they come. Quick pass to Dubois. Aaron pass, and the play's broken up. Sends the pass over. A chance with the stop.
Leonard's helping out everybody here. The defense doesn't have to worry about the front of the net anymore. The puck's in the corner.
And there's the horn concluding period number 1 as both teams get on the board. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. 1 period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
Brossoit's been outstanding in this game so far. In the first period, he doesn't play like this, and this is a bigger spread and score.
There's another stop.
Nice work in there. After the first stop, he's got to find the puck to save the second.
Moves it quickly over to Marchessault. Oh, and another big stop.
Oh, he followed the puck really well there. A couple of good stops.
Puts it up front. One-timer. Denies him. Back at the point, they set it up. Quick feed to Marchessault. Excellent stick work on the play. Couldn't complete the play. And that one's turned away.
Brossoit's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Couldn't complete the play. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? Into the offensive zone. From the slot, wrist shot, stopped by the goaltender. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. The Jets win the draw. Puts it on net, comes up with the stop. Vegas plays it up ahead. And that one's stolen at center ice. Moves it to Ehlers. And that's blocked. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And he slides it quickly to Beaulieu. Stopped by the goaltender. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Jets win it. And now it's grabbed by Beaulieu. Grabbed along the boards by Stastny. And that banks off a stick. Reeves gains the zone. The Jets have it against the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Stevenson. Looks to make a play over. Here he is on a breakaway. Big time stop on the break.
Goalie came out, matched the shooter's speed, and shut down the chance.
Sends it quickly to Reeves. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Glass will play it to the corner. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a short pass to McNabb. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Picked up along the wall by Reeves. Puck sent across the blue line. Denies him in front.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Uses the force on that hit. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. No room for that one to get through. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Leonard. Another stop by the goaltender.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop, now he's got to be sharp to make another.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Scooped up along the wall by Kopp. Quick pass to Thompson. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Answered the call there. The Golden Knights win the draw. Trying to get back on the attack now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tuck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Winnipeg's on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Hunt. Great heads-up play by the defender. Puck grab by Tuck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes the feed and breakaway. Denies him on the breakaway.
Really good speed to get out in front. Dust the pack. Now it's him and the goalie. But the goalie's better. He makes the stop.
What a steal in his own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Skates across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. And he denied that opportunity.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Gains the zone through the middle. Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Puck scooped up by Little. Here's a chance on the doorstep. Huge steal in his own end.
Vegas has been in the right spot most of the night. When they don't have the puck, they get it back, and now they can re-attack.
Both teams have gotten on the board, and this one has been pretty much a dogfight through the first 40 minutes as the period comes to an end. Winnipeg's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Leonard's going to cover it up. He's been busy tonight, Ray.
And been good. A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Move to the middle. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. And they can't convert on the play. Here he is in close. Gives them nothing in front.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Stone's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Officials calling tripping here on this one.
This was the penalty I think when I took, I was most angry at myself because you're not trying to do it. And then all of a sudden you see the guy go down and you're just like, ah, man, here I go.
There's the result. Vegas on the attack. And now he moves it to Pacioretty. Not able to connect. And no one's blocked. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Winnipeg's got it across the line. Here's a chance right out in front. He scores! What a counterpunch shorthanded.
Teams are talking more and more about being aggressive when they're down a man. This is the result. Every once in a while, you're going to punch one through shorthanded.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Moves it to Marchessault. Jabs the puck away. Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. They fight for it along the boards. Couldn't make that one happen. Rocked him in the open ice. Hammers him into the boards.
Puck carrier thought he could squeeze by. All of a sudden, the door closed.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Levels them with the hit. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come. Quick pass to Stone. Right to the middle. Here he is from the slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. And now he angles it across to Little. Handles the puck. Misses over the net.
You kick yourself in the tail.
He scores!
The power play comes through. They move the puck nicely, and they're able to capitalize on the extra man.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Vegas is still down by 2 goals. Here's a short pass to Marchessault. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The setters will glide into the dot.
By number 61, Mark Stone. Time of the goal.
Winnipeg's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Scheifele. To his teammate. Oh, what a big-time stop by Leonard. And it's a quick pass to Stone. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Nothing doing on that. Through center along the wing. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Golden Knights carried along the wall. No one home on that play. Scores! There's number 20 on the year.
Round numbers are great to achieve. He's across the first real threshold of the season.
The Golden Knights have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
Quick feed to Scheifele. Here's a shot, just wide. Vegas takes possession along the wall. And now it's over to Reeves. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stevenson. Here's a shot, turns it away. Picked up along the boards by Bullia. Takes the pass. Centered out in front, can't connect. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Nosek's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Let's see the call here. Lowry's getting called for tripping.
His stick gets in between his feet, and when the player goes down, the penalty's going to be called.
Moves it to Pacioretty. Passes over to Cobb. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Look out, a 2-on-1. Winnipeg's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Cobb's going to play it against the half wall. And he totally whiffs on it, and they can't connect. Enters the offensive zone from the left. At the stop, tries to feed it over to Pionk. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. Quick pass to Stone. Carlson's got it along the wing. Puts it towards the net. Stops him cold. Boisson's going to hang on and just let things settle down for a moment.
He really didn't have many options to play the puck, but in a close game, you want to be sure every time you do.
Defensive zone. Harkins plays it along the wall. It's a 2-on-1. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Shot right in front. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him have to do something in the net.
Feeds the puck to Little. Centered out in front. Makes the save. Into the attacking end. Pushes it across to Stevenson. Taken by Bullia. Moves the puck. Sent in deep, and they'll go off for a change. Vegas has it near the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. And he regains control of the puck. Denied that one.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Can't connect. Forwards lugging the puck. Into the offensive end now. Smart defensive play there. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
You work so hard to get yourself back in the game. You earn a power play, and then you fail to cash in. So they still trail by 1. The game will continue at even strength.
The Jets will play it in their own end. Takes the feed. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. Winnipeg's moving it into the offensive end. Moves behind the net. Here's a short pass to Wheeler. Gets it to the other point. Tremendous stop by Leonard. Quick pass across to Tuck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that puck leaves the zone. And now he tries to get it across to Stevenson. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Knocked away. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Takes control of the puck. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Lowry. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Sends a pass over. The Golden Knights played along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Lewis. Looking to set up offensively. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Gets a stick on it. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play. Nosek won the draw here in the open ice.
Scored by number 85, Matthew.
Nice pass. Sends it over to Marchessault. Puck picked up by Smith. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out.
8 seconds.
Extra attacker at one end, but an empty net at the other as this face-off looms.
Yeah, you draw the play up, you look for the face-off win for a quick shot.
The Jets win it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Little. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Wide open net. Scores into the empty net.
Well, he shouldn't miss that. I mean, there's nobody standing there. Put it in the cage, man.
No pressure, right? Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Jets win the draw here in the neutral zone.
Scored by number
Great positioning in the defensive end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Too much congestion in front. Turns him away. Puck grabbed by Ehlers. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he coughs it up with the pass. And they can't convert on the play. Puck moved over to Martinez. Great glove save. And we are all over with this one. It's somewhat shocking that for a team to play so well over the last little while here.